All right. Here we go. Our group had an interesting case study that we took from my last child care center. This was a 5-year-old boy whose name is D. He was extremely physically aggressive towards teachers and students. D would scream at, push, and punch teachers in the face. D would get other students alone in the corner of the room and push the student up against a wall and put his arm against their throat and not let go. He would also scream at, push, punch, hit, and pinch other students. It got to the point that D's parents were having to come and pick D up early 2 to 3 days a week because of his behavior. The staff was having meetings with the parents almost weekly, trying to find a solution. The staff offered counseling and therapy resources. The parents really didn't try any of them. The parents said that D had no issues at home with his 3-year-old little sister or them, and they felt that since the problem was only occurring at school, that it was the school's job to find a solution. In the end, the parents just pulled D out of the program, saying that it was a bad fit. Because of this behavior, D became socially outcast by the other children in the classroom, which is in part 3. We chose this case study because it fit what we needed. Both problems were from the book, and we thought it would be an interesting case study to start.
What are 3 things you may do to anticipate and prevent problems related to your topic? The first thing is something teachers could do is teach social skills to the whole class so that they learn what is acceptable and what isn't, as well as the other children. Teaching these social skills will also allow the other children how not to isolate D. Another idea of how to prevent physical aggression is to create a physical environment and emotional tone for the classroom to keep frustration to a minimum. For D, becoming a social outcast, some things that can be done to anticipate or prevent this from happening is to give the children jobs in the classroom where they can work together to build more of a community in the classroom. Another idea to prevent this is to monitor the social interactions between the children closely, and when the interactions are not positive, mediate the situation.
Our group project is the reflection and case study. Thank you so much. My group project is very helpful and supporting my team. I going to for the number 3. Say explain a list 1 cultural awareness alert you need to be keep in mind regarding the problem. It is very important to keep in mind about different cultures and tradition. By incorporating elements of various cultures into the curriculum must be honest, students can give a better understanding and appreciation for the world around them. We can do activities such as learning about traditions, clothing, food, holidays, and languages from different countries. This resource from recite practical solutions to practically every problem. Stephen Sapphire, part 5 and page number 174.
Okay, I think it's my turn now. So, how would you communicate what's happening with families involved? List at least 2 resources to give the family that might help them learn more about this. So one way it's important to approach the situation with empathy, understanding, and to express one's thought and feeling openly and honestly by actively listening to other person's perspective and being willing to compromise compromise situation that is satisfactory of all involved. When talking to a family, be kind, understanding, well, listen to their opinions too. Have open communication always. Give options on how they want to have the meeting, phone, in person, or Zoom, when mornings, evening, afternoon, as always, confidently is very important. And if you have a family has a different language, if they have interpreter there for the meeting. Nicole, do you want to do what are 3 strategies plan of action? Could you try to implement that might help you to
Yeah, I got it.
okay.
Would you go on mute, Hodo, please? What 3 strategies, plan of action could you try to implement that might help you to solve the problem? You have to pick at least one from the book and cite it. State why you chose these strategies. The first thing that may be the issue is the lack of attention from home. So maybe we could do a home visit with the family to truly see if the problem is just at school or if it is both. This will also help us connect with the family more, and if we still think it is lack of attention at home, suggest the parents take some time with Dee away from the center and spend quality time with him at home, and maybe the behavior stops. Another strategy might be to rearrange the physical environment. Practical solutions to practically every problem. Stefan Stafar, Part 5, page 184. Doing this may help Dee have a more calm environment that will be better for him. A different strategy might be assessing assistance from a health or social services professional. Practical solutions to practically every problem. Stefan Stafar, Part 5, page 184. This will allow Dee to get the help he needs, regardless of what the problem might be with him. A strategy that we could use to make sure that Dee is not socially isolated from the other children is to find a child that he has a common interest with and have them do an activity together, maybe an art project, but be nearby to mediate the situation just in case a problem arises between them.